Hi, it's cold. My water's frozen. Yeah. I don't know how to. I didn't know how to start this one. It's been my first recording in 2 days. Actually. Yeah. I mean, yes, that's right and wrong. I don't know, man. Um, Either way, how y'all been? I've been doing quite well besides it's being cold outside. Uh, yeah. I don't know what else to say besides my water's frozen. It's gonna be very hard to get a drink out of that one. I'm gonna try it anyways. I don't know. I got a heated mess and it's amazing right now because it's like 26 degrees outside, dog. Oh, I can't roll any letters. Anyways, let's get into it. After I get a drink of water, of course, and go follow me on my socials. Yeah, there should be a post up there on one of them. Mm, about a certain anime. So yeah, I'm joking. I don't like posting. But I'm gonna post. Anyways, you'll find out one of them. One of the two will be up there. You'll find out, and uh, it'll be up there. Hopefully, unless I forget. I could easily just forget to post it. So yeah. Either way, let me get a drink of water. Then we can start this. Okay. So yeah, there's gonna be some things. See, during this time of a couple weeks, things can have happened, right? Asta being promoted into the first stage in intermediate Magic Knight. That has happened. See now, this is the highest rank besides the vice captain and a captain or a Grand Magic Knight, which is the captain spot, right? So he can't go any higher for a long time. Um, Either way, he would be talking about things here and there about curses. When, well, mostly, curses came up in the fact that a lot of people had them. Charlotte Roselay, the captain of the Blue Rose Knights. Apparently, Finral has a curse, and technically, you could probably also count Henry's sickness as a curse, but. And there's many more people within um, the Clover Kingdom who also have curses, but not as strong as the one they would find in Heart. But like I was saying, the whole entire um, reason why he was talking about curses is because he wants to learn more about demons, devils, things like Zogrid and apparently the people within Spade who have been either possessed or are devils. He wants to learn more. And from what the information that Ares has given him has helped him quite a bit learn more and more, but yet Ares' knowledge is limited within the fact that he's only been with the Spade kingdom's people twice. One with the guy who was possessed by a water devil, and a guy who was under a different king. Within the same royal family that is apparently running today. He's not entirely sure. Either way, this was like 100 or 200 years ago when he was with these people. So even though he has remembered all this information, it doesn't really help that much because things have changed a lot over the years. Sorry about the constant noise. My vest has like a light on it telling me when it's on, and I can't really see it because I have like the hood, my hood from my hoodie is in the way, so I gotta turn real much. Like I gotta turn like a lot to see it. So yeah, if you can hear the noise, I'm sorry. Um, yeah. As Asta and Ares would talk, an opportunity would arise in the form of heading to the Heart Kingdom, learning more and more about devils and curses. See, he and his squad has been in charge of something because one of their members is cursed. Secker Swallowtail, or better known as Nero. Well, after this recent battle with Zogrid, the word speech devil, it would be known that this person is now under the Black Bulls and has messed with forbidden magic. Right? What? Right? Like in canon. Right? Yeah. You see, Asta would be thinking a lot of this, and after Nero was taken and nearly executed, along with the possessed, um, with what's her face, Maria, Gauche's little sister, and whatever else, right? And in doing this, would bring the Black Bulls to the attention and, well, yeah. Their Black Bulls aren't very liked to like within the Royals, like houses. I mean, like some of them are mostly Asta. Um, Only with like Vermilion and Silva, not Clover or Kira. Okay, he's not fond of those people, but Silva and Vermilion, Asta's actually pretty liked there. So yeah, but the other family who is doing this trial is not, they don't like anyone on the Black Bulls. They're all hoodlums and criminals and outsiders. So yeah. Either way, The Black Bulls would be in charge of taking down and gathering information on curses and devils. Which brings us back to the present, where we can see Asta, Mimosa, Noel, and Finral, also Nero, on a boat heading to Hart. Eventually making it there, calmly-ish. There was a couple rough waves, but they dealt with it. After doing so, they would make it through head into the mist barrier, into Hart. Right. After doing this, looking around, they would all. Asta would have his hand on his sword, ready to slice, just to see a semi familiar face. Gaja, the lightning spirit. Asta, still having his hand on his blade, Gaja would say, "Hello. Hello, Miss Melissa. I am Gaja of the Heart Kingdom's Spirit Guardians. I am here to greet you all on your adventure within my homeland. Now, may I know something of yours?" They would all introduce themselves, Gaja already knowing Mimosa because of a exchange thing they did years prior. And after hearing Asta's name, I'm Asta Siren of the Black Bulls. Your blade, your blade, are you somehow related to a man called Yami Sukihiro? No, but he's my captain. We're from the same land, that's why we have similar blades and everything. I feel like I recognize you. Gaja, Gaja, Gaja. Oh, right, you're that stupid lightning guy that. No offense. None taken, I guess? You seem to know me. Yeah, we fought before. Very briefly, but we fought, technically. Technically, what does that mean? How do you mean fight someone technically? Um, well, here's the thing. We fought on the same battlefield. Uh, you shot your stupid lightning spell, redirected it as I was about to hit it. Given I don't know how I was pretty young still, so like I was like 10, so uh, 8-ish years ago maybe. Either way, you shot that lightning spell in a big group of guys. I'm the only one who stood, so you stayed there and shot it again. I started running around, and then jumped up, slashed you across the leg. Given you did move out of the way, and then a lot of shocking behavior. I got up, and then I saw you again, and then boom, sent the spell your way. You just moved. Anyways, hope you've been doing well. Um, I've been doing alright. Cool. Yeah. Anyways, what is this stuff? The juice that you have to put your mana into to make it sweeter? Yeah. He would have gave them a lot of it, or, well, one for each of them, right? As then he would begin to test them, acquire their power level within their ranking. What the hell is he doing? Going up. Aries, you're quiet. Why is that? I can sense her presence. Are you trying to keep hidden? Yes. I'm nervous. I haven't seen her in many centuries. Okay. You want to go meet her? I mean, I have a feeling we might, but yes, please ignore this underling of hers. Well, I wanted to. Well, you can fight him a little bit, but then we're doing the thing I want to do. Fine. Water magic. Clear water slash! Unsheathing his sword very quickly, and then just slicing within the air. Water would have been running down the blade, or technically up the blade. You get my point. Water would be running up the blade, and then boom! The water slash would rocket up, missing Gaja. Because, well, Gaja dodged. Well, might as well try this. Monozone! Water magic! Reaping shot. Times 4. All around Gaja, 4 orbs of water would fire within at him, right? Firing within to blast him. Gaja would stand there and look around in a questioning like manner. How did he do that? They would all 4 collide. Gaja would be nowhere to be seen. Well, might as well go join him. Asta would start running and then jumping within the air and doing the mana leaps. That's what I call them, mana leaps. It's what Marilona does, and Asta learned this from watching Marilona do it, right? So doing this would lead him to just boom, boom, just learn it. He would be running in the air. Everyone from his side of the Clover Kingdom would be watching in awe, seeing these 2 people just floating within air. Well, one would be floating, one is running on air. Which one's more impressive? I don't know. Anyways, doing this would lead him to stop and then say, water magic. Clear water dance. Slashing multiple times within seconds Just ding, 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 ding. Just slashing multiple times. Each of these slashes would spin to the side twice. And then they would all separate into three different slashes, then like multiplying by three. So say he probably slashed like 15 times within like 10 seconds. Let's go with that, right? Yeah. Or maybe, no, I'm going to do it within 5 seconds. Yeah, that's how strong he is now, boys. Either way, slashing, so 3 per second, so 15 times 3 is 45. 45 water slashes would be going at Gaja. Gaja would say, "Well, you're at least level 2 so far." These would all explode. I forget Gaja's spells. What do you all think about the up and coming Jump Festa? Um, where they're gonna reveal something about Black Clover. I'm quite interested, honestly. Um, very interested. I'm very curious on what he's gonna, well, what they are gonna do. Well, announce probably something about the anime. At least that's what I'm hoping. Yeah, I don't know how to fucking say that, but I'll try. Teleja Oli and Lana. Oh, good lord. Hold on. Coming out of Mano Maho. No, that's um. Hmm. Tinjlia Olea. I'm probably butchering that name, but Gasha would hold up his right palm, and then a lightning bolt would fly towards Asta. Asta would jump out of the way, but it would move, following him. He would just keep on running faster and faster. Even though this thing is a very fast spell, Asta is moving out of the way as fast as he can. You're pissing me off. Fine then, you want to speed up? Let's speed up then. Water and reinforcement magic. Soaring sailfish. Boom! He would disappear. Just going throughout the air. Asta then would say, Mana Zone! Water magic! Leviathan's bellow! Energy would rill up in on a sea serpent's head, as then it would boom blast off at Gaja. Gaja would finally notice, as then he would use another the same spell, lightning magic. Telia Loya? I know I'm butchering that, but still. Just boom. Uh these two spells would connect, very much fighting in a way. Water magic. Title Wash Away. Water would fall from above Gaja onto him, crashing down, sending him flying to the ground. When he would readjust, he would hear water spirit magic, Ares Fang. Um, on his, well, during this, using this spell, it just blade, his blade would extend with water going down, just straight edge, just following. And then as it would get closer, it would expand like a water balloon, is how it would sound getting filled up. And then boom! Right in Gaja's face, just would explode. Gaja would be saying to himself, well, now he's stage 1. Asta would follow him down. Water creation magic. Shark strong bite. He would slash in 2 different ways as they would both become like small sharks. Just bite down on his leg and arm, left leg and right arm. And then Mana Zone, water creation magic, crab claw. From the water below them, a crab claw would reach up. Gaja would look behind him. He has the potential to be a stage 0. But then electricity would crack. And then boom! A wave of electricity in a orb, like from himself, would billow out, just disintegrating, like just dismissing all of the water, his Asta spells. Asshole. Water magic. Clear water slash torrent. Asta would slash. Just without any water on the blade, he would slash. But then Gaja would look under him. A water slash was coming, and it would hit. What? You done yet? Delia Ojil. I don't know how to freaking say it. He would use a spell. I don't know how Charles' theme song goes. I hate lightning magic. I didn't even go all out. No wonder I lost. Allow me. Well, first off, are you done? Do I look like I could continue? Oh god, that hurt. Not really. So, allow me to take over for now and let's do my stuff. Fine. Go ahead. He would falling through a special magic portal onto the ship. Hey, Finral? Yeah? Ares gonna take over for now. What does that mean? Oh, you'll find out. going into his hybrid form is what he would be doing, right? The half of his body would be covered in deep blue scales, and uh, a row of 8 horns will growing larger as they would go back. The fin on the back of the head, the back of the arm would there would be also a fin there, and yeah, he would stand up and say, like as Asta and Ares, you could hear both of them saying this. Hey, make sure they're good. I I will. Good. Well, I'm out of here. And then, boom, like a jet, taking off and going full speed away. He would be gone. A couple of sound barriers would be broken. Just boom, boom. Those would be broken. Then Nero would follow him, right? So yeah. Well, Gaja would be saying this. Well, your friend has a high chance of being a zero stage. Well, you all are having given one of you a fighter, but you have potential. Either way, either 1 to 3 for all of you. But your friend, Asta Siren, was it? Siwin? I don't know. He's at least stage 1. Hey, you mind explaining all that stage stuff while you get sea dragons roared? What? Water creation magic. Sea dragons roar. Uh, Noel and them would fight Gaja now. Okay. Back to Asta and Ares. No, Nero as well would follow, but yet they would go flying in, just breaking in from the like waterfall, like landing on his feet on the like landing, sliding a little bit on the ground, as then, well, you look familiar. Either way, I don't like a visitor uninvited. So the water like knights would be made from Undine, right? And they would fight for a little bit and try to drown Asta, like locking him up. Nero would fly in and unlock it. Asta would fly back out, and then water spirit magic, Leviathan's Maul, slashing multiple fang-like projectiles would fly out. Would all be caught in a wall of water, though. Hmm. You don't seem to be done yet. Well, I am. Anyways, hi. I'm Queen Lord Petchka. And you are? Asta would be back in control. By this point, the hybrid form would go down. Uh, as he would sheath his sword. I am Asta Siren of the Black Bulls. Third highest rank. Not to brag, but yeah. Yeah, hi. Uh, well, may I know something? Yes. Who's she? Pointing up to Undine. Oh, I am the water spirit Undine. Well, huh, interesting. I want you to meet somebody. And he would forcefully make Ares to come out. A German Shepherd, no, a little bit like a full grown great like shark sized Ares would arrive. Like a sea like a Leviathan. 8 fins on both sides. Or maybe it was 4 sides. 4 on each? Yeah, 4 on each. Yeah. Uh Even though his actual size is way bigger than this. Like fully way bigger. I'm not joking. Like he's way bigger than you think he is, even though he's in this small size all the time. Um, Hi, my name is Ares. The, well, your creation, mother. What are you doing out of the orb? I am allowed to. You see, after you put me within the orb, I was thrown around as a magic booster for many years until I figured out I could go out, but I could only stay. I have to stay with my, well, user. I figured that out like 500 years after, but anyways. Um, well, now I am with this one. Yeah, he is the first one for me and him to truly bond. What do you mean? Hybrid form. That's what you saw? Wait, spirit magic? Yes, a spirit assimilation where we are truly bonded into one body and will power are boosted. But, anyways, I have missed you, Mother. I am greatly appreciative. You are here and that you still care. Hey, you gotta get a little bigger so I don't keep on treating you like a child. Because you are so adorable right now. Oh, Aries. They would have their mother and son moment. Like a big hug and everything. Aries would grow like 3 times the size of a um of a great white shark. Nero would land on top of Asta's head and say, Um, is that how big he can get? Asta would say, No, he's like the size of a continent. Not this one, but I don't know, like this half of the size of like the Clover Kingdom. I think. I don't truly know. I've only seen it once. That was also the first time I met him and used his powers. So you're telling me he can get bigger? Yeah, I think. I don't truly know. This and adding the makeup is of his body. He's clearly all water, but I can also see like a rib cage in him. So I'm guessing he's part of like mana and weird mana stuff. Anyways, yeah, he can most likely get bigger. Cool. Oh, yeah. Anyways, after a lot of talking and a lot of plan making, um, after a little bit, training would begin. Training would be rough at the start. Even though Asta has trained all of his life, but within a short amount of time and a deadline for time, and this is crazy to him. But he's going to put in 101% to do this. And he would. His new look would be it doesn't change much, but the sleeveless shirt under his kimono does get switched out with a black tight fitting like crop top shirt that covers his shoulder, upper arms, and some of his chest. Open at the middle to show off like the main like chest, like the middle. He still has his uh light his blue Hakama pants and the same kimono that he was wearing, gold hoop earrings, and his robe would be hanging off his shoulder like usual. Right. We can see him and the others talking, making plan because they would have gotten notice of two things: a outpost, a moving outpost is heading within the border, heading to the border of Heart, and a like a outpost of a old town of the Spade Kingdom is there, right at the border. And so, with that, sending multiple people to which way, Asta would head out first, like in canon. Luck and uh, what's his name? Leopold would head to the outpost, while Finral, Noel, and Mimosa would follow Asta. Crashing through the like the side glass panel, and just slicing into a guy's back, straight through the armor and like fur coated, like leather armor, just slicing through. He would fall like a sack of bricks. Asta moving quickly, using the butt, like the butt cap of the blade, just hitting the other guy in the face, and then his hand would use water creation magic, crab claw. The crab claw would come out, grab around this guy, and just throw him outside. Just through another window and just would crash into into the snow. More guys would funnel down and who would already be there, just funnel in. Asta would fight them off in an instant. These guys would be nothing. So he'd be looking for the bigger guy who can easily sense his key. So he would just walk up, bust through the like ceiling, and say, "Hey, you the boss of this place?" This would be a 15% possessed guy, right? How did you get here? Clover Mage? Strange. Yeah, I don't care what you think is strange or not. I'm taking you down. Water reinforcement magic. Soaring sailfish. And then water magic. Leviathans, pressure blade. Boom. Boom. And walls would crash down. Rubble would fall out of the other side of the hole in the side of like the ceiling. Well, this room they are in, just boom, boom, boom. Well, might as well finish him off. Water magic, reaping shot. Good riddance. You all okay? What are you? That's where I'm going to end it here for today. I know a quick little episode, quick wibble. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm going to end it here for today, folks. Hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all come back for the next one, the final, next week. Which, let me check. What is next week? So, what is next week? What would that be? I think we're just gonna make it, but if we aren't, then the finals will be the one of the first videos you all get in the new year, right? Or after Christmas. These will be the first videos you get. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. I don't know. Anyways, roll the dice. Bye bye.